Hello guys and happy new year, my name is kiminekyt and I welcome you once again to another one of my replay commentaries, featuring Captain Fugos playing in his VK 30.01 variant D. Now this is a tank I never expected to see on my channel, pretty much ever. I'm still kinda speechless from the fact that I actually see it right now before my eyes, watching a replay of it. Yeah, I'm seriously kinda speechless, the same way my game is right now. Oh yeah, there we go, sound fix, everything's amazing. So though, I never expected that I'm ever going to see a good replay of this tank. Seriously, like, it is not a bad tank, it is just that I never expected somebody to do so well, or as well as the Captain Fugos did in this tank, because seriously, this replay that you are going to right now see is arguably the best replay I have ever seen. So get ready, because this is gonna be an absolutely amazing ride. So, this German medium tank is one of the currently most powerful tier 6 tanks overall in a game. I didn't really mention it in my top 5 tier 6 tanks video, because if I'm correct, this tank actually did receive a buff since then, but also because of the fact that there's just a plentiful of really good tier 6 tanks that in most cases are actually considered to be sort of bad, just because of the fact that, yeah, let's just say that they tend to meet a lot of tier 8s, and that is what kinda nerves them. And so this kind of a matchmaking that you see the Captain Fugos in is actually kinda rare for any of the tier 6 tanks, and it's kinda the reason why you don't really see many good replays of the tier 6 tanks. Still though, the Captain Fugos found himself in a pretty good situation, in a pretty good spot from where he can snipe the camping enemies down this alley. The Hetzer decided to cover behind that building. Pretty standard reaction from him. However, we are barely 2 minutes in a game, and your entire western flank has already fallen apart, and enemies are already pressuring your base. The only really alive people on your team are currently kinda trapped in these locations. They can really retreat back to base because they would have to go up on a hill again and then drive the same street as you are driving right now. And here we go, you see finally a couple more enemies. There we go, one shot into the P26, one shot into the locks. Another shot into the P26, no, you decide to change targets and shoot at the 14 TP instead. Another shot into the P26. So far you were able to cause nearly, I want to say nearly 500 damage, but you are actually one shot away from that. Are we gonna? Nope, you are not gonna get 500 damage just yet. You still need to quickly go into your cap circle and deny the capping of the enemy team, because they are 7 seconds away from winning this game. And to quickly get into cap circle, 2 seconds, there we go, you managed to scout 4 enemies in your cap circle, and there is the M44, which at this very moment is trying to snipe at you. We do not know that there might be a building in a way. So another shot, there are 4 enemies, all of them are currently firing at you. You were able to deal with that 14 TP, there we go, P26 down, one shell into the looks as well, second shell will finish him off, and there is just one single enemy remaining, which is the same tier as you are, so he might prove to be quite a formidable opponent. It is the T52, which is, if I'm correct, actually a pretty decent tank. It is not the best tank, but it is pretty decent. It is not a bad tank, definitely. He was able to put another shell into you, there we go, and he's finally down. He, if I'm correct, was able to put only 2 shells into you, dealing a grand total of about 190 damage, less than 200, less than a third of your hit points if I'm correct. However, at this very moment, you're the last member of your team alive, which means that you are currently gonna go 1 against 4 enemy tanks. You just pulled off 1 versus 4 in your cap circle, and right as you have finished that, you're going into another 1 against 4. Oh, and there we go. Seems like the enemies were kinda hasty and decided to camp your cap circle. However, I just want to quickly point out one thing, and that is that there are 3 enemies camping. Not 1, not 2, but 3 enemies decided to go into the cap circle at once. This is gonna prove to be, yeah, this is gonna make stuff a lot more difficult to kind of wrap up and finish this game. Still though, one shot into that Excelsior. The Excelsior decided to cover behind that building. There are gonna be still 2 more enemies at least in the cap circle, plus probably one more. There's the enemy M44, M41 HMC, and enemy Churchill Freed. Excelsior decided to drive from behind that building, and he somehow managed to ricochet over your frontal plate. The M44 is doing a heroic dash, but just stopped and missed the shell. How saddening. The Excelsior managed to bounce that shell, which saved the M41. There we go, Excelsior is still down. The Churchill Free is over there, will be able to penetrate it. Yes, you will be able to penetrate it. However, the Churchill still managed to penetrate you, which means that you are 1 shell away from death. Both of those artilleries can splash pretty much within the range of 5 meters away from you, or even 10 meters away from you, and they'll be probably capable of killing you, so you gotta be careful about that. Alright, there we go. The M41 was already aiming down the R street, expecting you to come from over here. So yeah, still though, he was unprepared for this, and so was the M44, which made him quite vulnerable to your engage over there. Still though, G. What a quick game this was! And in a post-game stats, we may see what an absolutely amazing game this was, as the Captain Fugos was able to earn himself 14 medals. 14 medals. This is probably the highest amount of medals I've seen anyone get in a single match ever. Seriously, he was able to get 5 a bit less rare medals, and get ready for this, because I need to kind of calculate 14 minus 5, hard maths, quick maths, 9 pretty damn rare medals. Alright, so let's start with this. The Lengal, what the hell is that? Still though, alright, I got no idea what the hell is this medal awarded for. Still though, he was able to get this medal. He was also able to get the Colobanos medal. He was also able to get the Radley Walters medal, Pascucci's medal, Defender, High Caliber 9-inch medal, Steel Wall, and a Top Gun. Absolutely amazing result. He was also able to deal 2,648 damage and earn himself 1,430 in experience, all the while killing 9 enemy tanks. In the post-game stats, we may also see that he was an absolutely stunning defender, and also how he earned himself 40,000 credits. He was also able to, he was, thanks to personal reserves and a couple of other things, missions and whatnot, he was also able to get himself 4,558 experience in total. The total game time was actually quite short, so I hope you don't mind that. Still though, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and also don't forget to send more replays to my channel. So though, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.